The thermometer in my car said it's 50 degrees out here. It doesn't feel like that at all. It's pretty chilly. But today, I just went to the dentist office. No cavities, woohoo! And since I was halfway to this town, I decided to just go ahead and come to this town. Well, town's a bit of a stretch, but come here and do some biking out here because I almost never come out here. Someday, I plan on biking out there beyond that mountain up to the main valleys, but I've never done it yet. 3 bald eagles for sure. There might be another one. I don't think that's a bald eagle, but I can't tell from here. This is kind of far from me out in the field. This is where I'm biking. So beautiful, and the roads back here are just not used very often. It was so funny. Just as I was saying, this road's hardly used. 7 cars passed me, or 5 passed me, and a 6th car got pulled over by a cop car, which was a 7th car. So it's traffic jam all of a sudden. Crazy. Just going along. This is uphill, but very slightly, so it's not too bad. Over there is Maple Canyon with very unique rock structures. I'll have to go over there sometime, but not right now because the road is snowy and icy. It always is in the winter. It's in the shade all the time. Just passed a bunch of sheep. They looked really picturesque in this setting. Well, I've scared some deer again, although they didn't run too far. They're pretty far from me. I'm on the lookout for the eagle tree. My husband and I came out here one year to view the eagle tree during the bald eagle season, which is right now. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I've been on the lookout. Pretty mountains. Not the eagle tree, and that's not a bald eagle, but it's some kind of eagle or falcon. I'm not sure. I don't know how to tell the difference, but it's pretty big. I'm getting closer to the eagle tree. Just not exactly sure how far it is. This is a pretty tree. Very old and mature. It's 4 o'clock and I have to turn around. I didn't make it to the eagle tree or town, so good thing I don't need water. All right, anyway, I'm headed back now. I've stopped and put my windbreaker on before I turned around. So I'm gonna be going downhill a little bit now. And it's chilled off quite a bit. So, or at least it feels that way. So, I'll put more on if I need to, but I think I'll be okay. We'll see. I know I have a climb. I go downhill for a little while, and then I climb for a little while. So, it's not a steep downhill, like 1 or 2%. Same with the climb. It's like this was an old railway or something. There's that eagle up in the top of that tree there. This is just such a pretty area. So the semi was coming up behind me and you can hear it really working. And there was a pickup coming from the opposite direction. and they were gonna meet up beside me, and there's really no shoulder on this road. I mean, there's a little bit, but the truck was starting to hit its brakes, so because it couldn't move over. So I pulled off, which is not something I usually do, but I did it this time. And my knee has been hurting, but it doesn't really hurt on the bike too much, just when I'm walking. Anyway, as I was getting back on the road, I tweaked my knee real good, and it's hurting, although not as bad as it was right at first. It's been about 5 minutes. Oh. It doesn't feel good, but I'll survive. So when I was 13, 14, and 15, I had 2 knee conditions. One caused the other, and I didn't have cartilage on my knees. It really hurt to walk, hurt to do anything, and it haunted me from the time I was 13 well into my 20s. I went to physical therapy many times over the years for it, and finally I got it under control, and I haven't been to physical therapy for my knees or even been seen by a doctor for my knees in probably almost 20 years now. But I think it's time that I get it looked at again, because oh, it hurts so bad. It feels like it hurts to put weight on it, especially well it doesn't hurt to put weight on it, it hurts to put weight on it while I'm bending my knee. And I have a ramp that I go down with my dogs, and right now we've got the foster dog that I have to walk out because our fenced in yard is not connected to our house, so I have to walk him to it. And bending on that ramp, it's just the right angle or something, and it hurts so bad. I took him out walking like on the streets, and that hurt really bad too. Anyway, it kind of almost feels like sometimes my kneecap is catching on something. It's the back of the kneecap that hurts. I made a lot better time coming down than I did going up, so I'm going a little bit further on this road. I've already passed the intersection where I should have turned. I'm gonna go just like a half a mile, so get a mile down. An extra mile is what I mean. I haven't made it well actually, I have made it half a mile now, so I'm gonna turn back around. I was gonna say I don't really want to go any more downhill because I have to turn around and go uphill. And my knee is hurting, so I'm gonna turn around here. Man, I wish I could keep biking forever. Hate turning around and going back. Don't get me wrong, I love my life. I don't want it to sound like I don't, but sometimes I just want to keep biking, and I never feel like I get to bike enough. So yeah, I want to keep biking. I just stopped on the side of the road and made myself a doctor's appointment for Monday, as late as they could do it, because I got to get off work early to do it. But man, it's hurting. Got 2.3 miles on this road, I believe, to get me back to my car. And I'm gonna try to make it to 20 miles. The 2.3 miles are gonna be right about 19 miles for this ride. So I'm gonna go see if I can get another mile. See how my knee's feeling, I don't know. But for sure I'm gonna have 19 on this ride. Deer trying to cross the road. He crossed the road. His friends are over here. Ah, he made it. He made it across the gate. The fence, whatever. Okay, well, I am pretty much back to my car, so I'll see you next time. And until then, get outside, but try not to hurt yourself.